Hello, and welcome back. Today I have a review, an update of my Saddleback leather small bifold wallet. It's just about 5 years old in about 2 months, and so I wanted to give an update. It's been 4.5 years basically since I checked in with everyone about the condition of the wallet and my overall thoughts. So today I'm going to do an in-depth look at what this wallet is, why I have it, and how it's holding up. So grab a drink, coffee, whatever you like, and sit back and relax. All right, so today we have a look at my Saddleback Leather Company small bifold wallet in the tobacco brown finish. This one I got about 4.5 years ago, actually almost 5 years ago, and I got it to replace other wallets that I had been using from the average manufacturer that you could find at a department store, and they would range between $20 and $45 per wallet. They tended to last about 1.5 to 2 years, and I was looking for something a little bit more durable and something a little bit more unique that would kind of stand out and make me feel good to carry it. So I found Saddleback Leather Company about this time 5 years ago, and a few months later I purchased this wallet. I used to always carry in my back pocket. I was prompted to start carrying in my front pocket in 2013 when we went on our honeymoon to Europe, and I had done some research and found that pickpocketing was something I should be concerned about, and so I decided I wanted to start carrying in the front pocket. Well, the wallets I had been using were a little bit too thick for that. They had the traditional slots for the cards with a piece of leather or material, I should say, between each card, and that tended to make for a pretty bulky wallet. It ended up being bulky this way, and also kind of like sit at an angle because of the way the cards were inside of the wallet. So that was one thing that drew me to this style, where it's just got the two slots to put a few cards in each one. And so then let's go over that in detail. So this wallet is made of 100% full grain leather, as opposed to the genuine leather or honestly vinyl ones I had been getting prior. The full grain leather is making use of the entire hide as opposed to just the top grain, which is kind of the mid layer. Or you could potentially buy a genuine leather, which is really just scraps of leather that are torn to shreds and then glued back together, kind of like plywood or fiberboard, is like a MDF board you would find, except with leather pieces. So this is making use of the full cowhide. On the inside of the BiFold, on one side you have pigskin, and then between each layer is an RFID material, and it's all sewn together with marine grade polyester thread. So the full grain leather allows for some water resistance. It also allows it to develop its own unique character, or patina as some people call it. Mine, you can see I have some marks from some wrinkles from folding it, a gloss from the oils in my hands, and also from just use and coming in and out of pockets. There are a couple of minor scuffs here and there that happen over time. When I first got it, I was really careful about not having some unusual scuffs in there. You can see some scuffs from the cards and here as well. And then there's also markings on this side from this thread over here. Some scuffs is there as well. So, but for the most part, it's been wearing nicely. Saddleback always puts their logo right here, and you can always find a logo of Old Blue somewhere on your Saddleback leather product. As far as thickness, it has achieved what I was going for. This is much thinner than pretty much any wallet I've ever used before. It holds enough to allow me to bring the essentials, but nothing I don't need. So I used to carry, pretty much every type of card thing I owned, whether it be a membership to a library or a credit card or an ID or an insurance card or a gift card. Anything that was plastic that would fit in a wallet, for some reason I felt I had to carry it. And so this helped me really pare down to what's essential. So I usually carry between 3 and 4 cards on this side. And it can hold more. It could probably hold 5 or maybe 6 if I stuffed them. But the downside of that is, of course, is leather, so this is going to stretch. And when it stretches, if you do decide to downgrade again, or downsize I should say, and just carry a couple of cards in there, when you get it out of your pocket to open it up, the card can slide out pretty easily. So I stopped with 3 to 4 cards on average, credit cards. On this side I have some thinner cards, so like my ID, some insurance cards, a gift card. These are all really thin, so you could put more of these on one side. But again, these are just the essential cards that I have, and they fit well. Doesn't add too much bulk. As far as bills, I've carried maybe 6 or 8 in here at any given time. I typically don't carry that many, maybe 1 or 2 if that, as you can see. But the only downside I find with this wallet is that the corners here, when you try to put an older bill in, like this one is starting to get there. It's still got a little bit of stiffness to it, but it's about halfway through its life, I would say. But if you get a really old bill, when you put it in here, especially when there's multiple of them, the corners, you kind of got to shimmy it down so that it's fully seated. Of course, I guess it depends on how OCD you are. But that would be the only downside. Other than that, I love this wallet. It's done exactly what I wanted it to. It's lasted almost 5 years, and of course it's going to, as you can see, last much longer than that, and it has outlived basically 3 wallets that I would have been purchasing other than this one. So definitely good value for money. And I've recommended these wallets to friends and family. In fact, my father-in-law has a black one, the large BiFold, so it's kind of a double of this one. It's got 4 slots, 1, 2, 1, 2, and he carries that back pocket. I don't know how he does it, but that thing is ginormous. It's finished in black. It's wearing how I would expect it to have worn. It's just kind of glossy, but it's holding up well. And that's one reason I didn't get the black, is because I wanted something that would stand out. Like a black wallet is really going to look like any other black wallet after you start using it. Structurally, his is good, but it's just kind of glossy and doesn't have as much character as the tobacco brown does. So I'm really happy with this color purchase. The other 2 colors, the dark chocolate and the the dark chocolate and the chestnut, I'll probably get 1 or 2 of those items in the future just to see how they wear. But I didn't get those because I thought the dark chocolate would be somewhere between the tobacco and the black as far as aging and how it would look. And the chestnut, I wasn't going to make it my first purchase because it's just not a color that really stands out to me. So I love this wallet. I have and would recommend it to others. And I just want to know your thoughts. What do you think of the way it's aging? Do you like it? Do you have any products from Saddleback yourself? If so, what are they? Has this review been helpful? What questions do you have for me? I'd love to answer your questions. Thanks for checking in for the update, and I will see you next time.